So now let us go into the demonstration. So in here we have fishes that I brought out for their Claras post-fingerling seeds. They are standard post-fingerlings. They are above 7 centimeter, 6 to 7 centimeter. So these are the fishes I'll be salt dipping. I'll be salt dipping this, and but before then I will go into what we call our salt baiting. So if you want to apply your salt baiting, this is a cubic meter, and in here we have the juvenile seeds. As you can see, in here we have the juvenile seeds. And what happens is that if I want to do this, is because the tank is full. When the water is around 300 grams, I will put 300 grams. When the water is around 300 liters, I will put 300 grams of salt. Once I put 300 grams of salt, I will mix with water and I will pour into them, because I don't want to put much. So I will let this take effect. So I will have to increase. When the water is increasing, the salt is working on them. So that is how I do mine, and I hope for those of you who have not been doing that, I hope you do that now. So by the time I put that, by the time the water is coming up, I will not put any salt anymore, because if I overheat the water when the water is full, then there's a danger. That means I have to run the water and put fresh water. So because of that, because I normally put I normally treat them 24 hours. If I use any modifications, I treat them 24 hours. So I put the water, when the water is about 300 liters, I use 300 grams of salt and I pour to them and I leave them alone. So what I'll be doing now is that instead of me to use 1 kg into this, I'll be using 700 grams of salt. So I'll be measuring the salt, I'll be putting the salt. So I'll be putting the salt here and I'll be adding water. So this is the salt and I mixed. You need to mix. Make sure that you mix. Make sure that you mix very well. So once it is mixed, you pour it on them. Note, it will not kill them. So I just spread it over on them. And by the time you notice the water will change a little, and they themselves their activity will change automatically. You will see that their activity changes. So you'll notice that their activity changes. They started moving very fine. So now that is just the demonstration I gave to you now is how to salt bait. Just salt baiting your fishes, and this is good. Salt baiting is good to do it oftenly for your fishes, because it makes, I told you, it hydrates your fishes, it makes your fishes eat well and they do better. So I don't know why as a farmer you will not do this, but note, I will put this into PAL and I will elaborate more on it on some of my next video you'll be watching. So I'm just giving this as a demo, because just this morning I'll be going out for some disbursement and I have a lot of activities, so I'm just rushing it because I want to do it this morning. That's why I use that opportunity to do this video for you. So we have just finished with what we call the salt bait and the salt dip. What I have here is that I have 10 liters of water. This is 10 liters of water. So now I'll be putting the salt into it. And into the 10 liters of water, I'll be putting like 500 grams of salt. 500 grams of salt, or at least I put 700 grams of salt into it. And you make sure that this one, you make sure that it gets thoroughly mixed. This one has to get mixed very well. So let me now tell you the advantages and the disadvantages. The advantage of this is that this works very fast on them, very fast on them, unlike this. But this works too, but it takes a gradual process, because they are going to stay in this for the whole day, for 24 hours. But this, they are not taking 24 hours. They are just staying inside it for a very few periods. So, and the few periods, this will hatch them it will really hurt them, it will shock them. So this will have effect on their body, and they will have to swallow part of it, because I'm not mixing water with it at all. The salt water is what I'm using directly. So this is how we do the demonstration. I'm going to use two seeds. Why? Because they jumps out when they get into the salt. So you understand? And I'm going to use just 5 seconds to leave them, to allay them from the salt. So let me do one for you. So this is it. And I will now cover it because I don't want them to jump out. And I'll put it into the salt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you notice, you can see the way they are doing. The salt is really working on them and may not kill them. So I'll put it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after that, I put it inside the fresh water. You can see the way they are active. You can see the way they are active. They will never die. You can see they are active. So let me do another one for you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Note that if you mistakenly open the sieve, most of them will jump out from the sieve. They will jump out from the sieve. So I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see, if I should open this, you see most of them jump out from the sieve. So that's why you need to cover them. And I think this is the last one. And note with this, in this tank I have about 3,000 fishes in there, and completely is being done with the 3,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. So that is the difference between salt bathing and salt dipping. And let me tell you the truth is that this is not wasted. I'm going to use this to shift that tank there because I'm flushing the water out. So this is how I'm going to do. I'm going to take this here. I'll come over here. Because I'm flushing the water, I will dump the tap, and I will, so you can see the water is fresh, it's crystal clean. So, and I will now introduce this into it. So it's not, to me, this is not any wastage. The advantage again is that it allows me to use the same particular salt. That means the measurement of the salt in order to treat another plant. So this is just an advantage. So if you are, I will be releasing some videos again on this channel that will be useful, and there are some of the videos we have released here, and some of the videos we have released here, and most of us that are having challenges with our fryers, having challenges with the big size, I'll tell you too how to do the application for the big size and other ones. So make sure that you contact. And again, we have what you call our mentorship program, which is helping a lot. The mentorship, the benefit of the mentorship program is that you don't need to be with us, we don't need to be with you. We can talk online and we get everything solved with you. We have solved a lot of problems on our mentorship scheme. We have done a lot of water filtrating and treatment plans for people that we are not even there. Do it themselves and it works for them. So we have done a lot of hardship for people. We have done a lot of things. We have mentored people on grow out, we have mentored people on nursery, we have mentored people on managing their water, and it's working for them. So if you don't mind, you can join the mentorship. It's not free, depending on what you are working on is what we base the charges on. So make sure that you contact me on that too, and I will tell you the procedure and the process of doing that. So once again, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, make sure that you like follow all our social media handles. My name once again is still remains Victor Lifestyle. You're welcome on this great channel. Thank you and God bless you.